Hey, Big Scuba, Scuba Crazy, Blue Skidoo, all that. So I seen this video because I was doing a reaction, I think 3 days ago. But I think I was doing a Drake album 3 days ago. But I had seen this had just dropped. It was like 2 hours old. Man, I fuck with Love Fun. We all do. But let's get into it, man. Y'all don't skip my intro anyway. You know, he broke his silence. He finally dropped a song. Just check it out. I don't think I got no Love Fun videos on this channel either, but you know.
Told a different gun for different occasions. And I'm always dressing in the latest. My mama worry every day, she always praying. Say when she looked into my eyes, she seen Satan. You think you low, we hit your crib, leave it vacant. I speak to how I caught the cops trace it. 80 shots up in the whip, and we're anxious. Niggas hide, screw the flashlight on my new snip. 223s hit his whip, watch the paint grip. They say that I couldn't leave the state cause I'm a flight risk. Next day I'm boarding private jets with a white bitch. My ice hit.
I did just see a clip of somebody saying, "Oh no," they didn't say it was trash, but they was like, "Nah, he's supposed to be rapping like his old self." But this shit sound like that. It still sound good though. Like this shit.
Even when you hit the light switch, the street dispensary is
Shit going to my
the
playlist
best
already.
cactus. That Mac clip, make a nigga do a backflip. Block with the switch, turn around and get your back whipped. That's light trip to invest and make my racks flip. The game been dry since I've been gone, but I'm back here. Don't bring your ass out west, it ain't safe here. Don't use your motherfucking head, it get cracked here. They act us, most these rappers only act us. Told a different gun for different occasion. And I'm always dressing in the latest. My mama worry every day, she always praying. So when she looked into my eyes, she seen Satan. You think you low, we hit your crib, leave it vacant. I speak to how I caught the cops trace it. 80 shots up in the whip, and we're anxious. Niggas hide, screw the flashlight on my new Smith. The dope man, I got different flavor ice cream. I changed lanes, now let's talk more about the rap game. The roof was glass, but it didn't break when the hell came. Your bitch made like some pussy off a back page. I bust a brick down and hit it with a switchblade. Your third eye, gotta keep that bitch on everything. These niggas change, same shoe, a different shoe screen. My nuts hang, used to wait until the bus came.
He snapping on this bitch. Y'all tripping.
Lay the hot guns down for the new things. You wanna make some money, baby, we could do things. Can't trust a nigga or a bitch with a smile on them. We run that cake upstairs where we drop a pile on them. Being in the streets, you pussy bitch, you threw the tile on them. You talking money, I go deaf and I get quiet on them. 4 wheels got F's, yeah, we ride on them. This me, I catch him in the street and open fire on them. Hit the club, loped up, dark shades on me. But you could best believe I still got my eyes on me. You say my name in your song, I'ma pop up at your house, all black with my mask like I'm Candyman. Pussy, that's what ain't no nigga finna take me for. I shoot this bitch until it click, better duck or you fuck. Make a nigga forehead leak, all that fuck shit he thought. The devil got a hold of me, I'm tired of fighting on my different gun for different occasions. And I'm always dressing in the latest. My mama worry every day, she always praying. So when she looked into my eyes, she seen Satan. You think you low, we hit your crib, leave it vacant. I speak to how I caught the cops trace it. 80 shots up in the whip, and we're anxious. Niggas hide, screw the flashlight on my new Smith. 223, 223.
Let's see the comments saying. Go look at NLE Chopper. Only the real Love for fans can like this. I fuck with it though. Like it's fire. Like the old dummy, he got his dreads now. I had a feeling it was old though, but man, old as hell, new to us type shit. Yeah, he mad as hell. Oh, he mad as hell. That's crazy. I'm just glad to hear some photo archive. Just found out he was not happy about the drop. Alright, let's check out the video of him, you know, I guess, breaking his side.
I had stopped rapping this shit a while ago because I started to grow, started to heal, and you know, as you grow and you heal, your mindset change. So the shit I was used to rap about, I couldn't rap about it no more, you know? And on top of that, a lot of healing needed to be done in my life. So
That shit fire.
I didn't want to like
I knew that sounded like an old
feeding,
look.
you know, bullshit to my younger youth, my generation and shit. I didn't want to go around just feeding all kind of, you know, BS to the youth. So I had to do some healing and some growing, which that's what I did. And as I started to do that, a lot of people that I was around, when I was hanging around, like all my old friends and shit, it's like they ain't want me to do that. It's like they went against it. They ain't want me to heal. They ain't want me to grow. Like they went against it. So once they started to get wind and I'm healing and I'm growing and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and they still was doing the same thing, they get to try to remind me of who I used to be. They want to remind me of who I used to be, you know? And I done already overcame that. I'm already healed. But they want to remind me of who I used to be. They self feel good about the person they is today. And I ain't the type of person to get on this internet and bash none of my homies or none, because I ain't never did that. And I ain't never got on the internet talk about nobody. I ain't never did that. You can't find one video of me on the internet arguing with somebody or putting somebody down. I ain't never did that. I always try to uplift everybody. But there's only so much you could take. Like a person to just keep poking, and just try to, use you as a punching bag. Because they don't want to face certain trauma that they going through in their life. Everybody channel their trauma different, And it took a long time for me to heal from a lot of the shit I went through. I started to do the work. I started healing. And that's what a lot of people run from. They run from the healing. They run from the growth. They don't want to grow. They want to stay the same. And a lot of people will try to cling on to you because you doing the work. They try to cling on to you, thinking you gonna do the work for them. Because they don't want to do the work. But shit don't work like that. You got to do the work on your own.
That's a fact.
I never want to get on here and talk about nobody, man, because I know everybody go through shit. I ain't perfect. I go through shit too. But when you see a person trying to do better in life, man, and trying to grow, you don't put them down, man. You uplift them. You know what I'm saying? You help them if you can. But to get on here and try to remind a person of who they used to be because you see them growing and you see them doing better in life, that's coward shit, man. You got to get out here and do what you got to do for yourself. You got to stop trying to feed off the next person.
Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. Phone them and
That's
phone them and snap.
shout out to whoever video this is. But it sound like he, changed. Ain't no telling what happened. Ain't no telling what he did. But he probably was like, man, I got to stop this shit. Or he probably seen what he was doing. It could have been a situation where, I'm going to just use this for example. I don't know Lil personally, but let's say one of his little cousins probably was influenced by the music. Ain't no telling he could have did something or he could have passed or, he was like, yeah, it's time to, get this up for real. And you can't do nothing but respect it. Now, we love him, as a music artist. Most of us as a person, whatever. As fans, we kind of hate that he's not making music. But also, I know I understand, like, he is a human. So he like, man, I can't just do this for y'all because it's not good, on his conscience. It's like, man, he trying to grow and get past that. Even though he make good music and we, love him or whatever. But he's just trying to move on, which is good, A lot of people probably will never do that, because of the money. He let the money go, And Lil Poe get hella views. He get hella views. But, he let it go just to follow what he believed. But hopefully I enjoyed that, man. I know, well, I thought he was back the way, the world was acting, but that was just an old song. But new to us type beat, Bro. I feel like, because even, it's a situation with one of my favorite battle rappers. His name Heartless. I don't know if y'all fans of battle rap. If y'all know who Conceited is, which most of y'all probably do because of Wild 'N Out. Heartless was in the group that Conceited was in, SONS. Heartless was a punchline rapper also. He was fired. Probably one of the best punchers ever, period. However you want to do your list, Rum Nitty probably blowing all them out the water right now. But, he stopped battle rapping probably like 8 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Or even more, probably way more than that, probably 10. He probably battled in 10 years, 12, 15, low key. But, he turned his life around, he started following God, and he was like, yeah, man, I can't be saying certain stuff that I used to be saying, and, you know, and I'm supposed to be preaching this. So, but me as a fan, I love his bars and watching him so much. It's like, dang, man, like, you know, you might have to ghost rifle somebody or something. Like, I don't know, like, you know, but you know, they turned their life around and they left that behind them, but you can't do nothing but respect it. But I don't know how to feel about it as far as like, cause you know, Harley's one of my favorites, so it's like, dang, you know, I'd never be able to hear none of your bars again. But it's so many different lanes. Like, yeah, you were good at rapping at that topic, but you're still a good rapper. I feel like you can still make music. You can make music about stuff you do now, because that's all music is, you know, rapping about your environment or what you know or what you see. You know, you can do conscious rap in a sense. You can still rap. You know, you don't have to necessarily just give up on it. But if that's what he feel like, that's all he know, or just rap as a whole is just whatever, you know, he left it alone. But I don't know. I just thought I'd come over here, chop it up with y'all. You know, if you watch this video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that, or, you know, let me know how y'all felt about the song. Just let me know something, man. Let me know y'all watching, you know. We out.